Yo. Welcome back to Calibria Crystal Guardians. And today we're doing a new series for beginners. So this is just for those who's just coming into Calibria Crystal Guardians and trying to figure out what we should do, what you should do. A lot of us know that this game is practically new. So therefore it's one of them things that is still trying to figure out. We're still trying to figure out. But for those new players, we're going to give you some of the new tips and tricks that we learned, early on in the game that could save you a lot of time. Okay. First tip number one, just go through your scenarios and don't try to be a big boss because the game right now is designed to where you don't really get the runes and the Kali that you need. So you have to be very selective with it. Server maintenance is about to happen, so therefore we're getting a new version 2.1.0. But that's neither here or there. Second thing you need to do is do your first three quests. I did this video literally so many times, and I'm just not going to do it again. I mean, we're going to continue where I stopped at. Once you get to Horforce Peak, the first three levels, you have enough to do your summons. When you do your summons, that's the time you get to decide if you want to re-roll or not. Reroll is, I think, after level 15, you cannot no longer reroll. So you get 750 crystals. You use that, you summon, you try to go for the 5-star monster that you want. I rerolled 3 times. On the first 2 times, I got nothing. On the third time, I got Mr. Popo. I was planning on rerolling again, but with 2 other accounts, it kind of wore me out. If you are going to reset and looking for 5-star monsters, the monster that you really want to go for is Medusa. I go over here and show you right now. The monsters that you want to go for are Medusa. Where is she at? Either way, you want to go for the Spider Queen. Definitely want to use the Spider Queen. Definitely want to use the Lynch King. And where is she? Here's Medusa. So those 3 monsters, if you're going to re-roll and you want some good monster that's going to help you do your farming, those 3 are your very top monsters that you should try to shoot for. Anything could work. You can make anything work in this game, but those 3 right there is a plus. It makes the game a lot easier for you. So if you're new to the game and you get any of those 3 monsters, make sure that you keep those monsters. If you're getting something that's completely different, you might want to re-roll. The only suggestion that I would say is a monster that's not farmable, meaning that he would not help with your farming whatsoever, but you should definitely keep automatically if you get it. That will be the Archmage. The Archmage is one of those monsters that if for some reason you do get them early, you keep them, okay? You make sure you keep them. Do not re-roll if you have the Archmage. Secondly, Jungle Hearts. These 3-star monsters are very valuable. Even at the high levels, you're going to be using your Windwalkers. So you make sure you keep a Windwalker. You only need 1. Your Jungle Hearts, you're going to need as much as possible. Okay? So the more Jungle Hearts you have, the better. At least try to have at least 5. So keep your Jungle Hearts. Don't feed them to each other. Keep your 5 Jungle Hearts. They're going to come handy in the future. Okay? So at least 5 to 6 Jungle Hearts is what you need at minimum. The more the merrier. I'm not going to collect any more Jungle Hearts after 7, but 5 to 6 should do you good. So make sure you keep your Jungle Hearts. 3-star monsters, again, are very valuable. Even this Rock Golem is valuable. There's a use for everything in this game. You just got to figure out the use. That's why you come to the channel. I'm going to show you how to use these monsters, okay? These heroes. So ensure that you keep those. Secondly, if you are going to be somewhat free to play early on in the game, I would suggest that the only thing that you buy is the 2X card. Underneath growth plan, when you go to the very top, you'll see growth plan. Underneath the 2X card, this is the only thing I would suggest that you buy. Hit the 2X button at the very top. There's going to be on the left-hand side a $5 $4.99 purchase button, that's if you decide to spend in this game. Don't get it confused with the growth plan from package, the one for 19.99, right, right here. Two different things. And until you are familiar with the game or until you decide that you're going to invest heavily into this game, I would say hold off on it if you're planning on spending. If you're good to go, if you are going to spend, the reality of the situation is you want to probably buy rooms because that's the hardest thing to get into the game. Two is the shop. I mean, three, whatever we on, three is the shop. Ensure that no matter what, you refresh the shop and you buy every 2-star monsters you can. I promise, and the scrolls. Make sure you buy every 2-star monsters and the scrolls. They're the most helpful thing in this game. Most games, people don't pay attention to 2-star monsters, nor do they pay attention to the unknown scrolls. But in this game, it's very, very, very important. So always ensure that you always purchase a 2-star monster. That's going to help you a whole lot in your growth plan, especially when you start getting the growth plan 5 and 6, where you're going to be dying for 2-star monsters. So in order to help alleviate a lot of the headaches that you're going to get in the future, always buy 2-star monsters. Always. Every time you get a chance, okay? When it comes to quests and your achievements, when you're about to don't click on all these. See all this that says collected? I know some people have OCD and just got to click the button. Don't. Wait until your energy is close to maxing up. So right now, I have enough over here. You see this right here? Instead of buying more energy, I could just wait till it gets down there. So keep fighting your scenarios, whatever you plan on doing in the game. And when your energy is close to max, that's when you go to the achievements and you just hit one of the buttons, okay? Anything that don't have any EXP beside it is okay to hit. See this right here? Okay, because it's not going to do anything EXP wise. So if it has an EXP on it, wait till you're close to maxing and then hit it, okay? What else for new players? What else for new players? That's usually about it. Do your scenarios. Make sure your friends list is got some good friends on it that is playing that could help you out a lot. If they're not, delete and then add new ones, okay? While you're new, you can hit the friends list and just say add people because at the end of the day, unless they turn off their automatic add friend list thing, his one is full, they automatically become available. See, he's right there. So you to turn that off, you have to go into your friend list. Let me see, go into your friends list. And you see right here at the very bottom, it says auto accept friend request. That means that anybody that requests you as friends will automatically become your friend. So if you don't want it to happen, you need to click off that button. But for now, when you're new to the game, keep it on. That way you can have friends to your list and you're good to go. Every friend count because you get what you need. You get bonus summons when you get friends, affinity rooms are part of your quest also, your daily quest. Your daily quest is another thing. If you're a beginner, I say go ahead and collect it. They do have EXP beside it. Collect those because it's daily. You don't want the day to go by and you not collect those. So that's something that would not stay around. So if you have those, go ahead and collect them. You do get a nice amount of gems. So definitely collect those. And once you do your daily quest, make sure that you go into limited event because you will always have a 3-day perk that pops up. A lot of people don't know that, and it's too late. They think limited event is something that since they're not spending money on it, they won't get anything out of it. But the limited event is a free event. You just got to follow whatever it says, and you're good to go. So the limited event, you always check. You will have limited events on the left-hand side. See, I don't know why they have two different limited events, one on left, one on right. The one on the right, good. The one on the left, bad. It's not of value. I know it says $1, but realistically speaking, the only thing that you're getting is a scroll, and that's it, and some extra energy. But you can save yourself $1, okay? 9 times out of 10, whenever you see these limited event, watch this right here. Limited event, right? Growth plan. Oh my gosh, it says limited event growth plan and you have 3 hours. Here's the reality of the situation. The game developers don't do a good job of vetting their system and knowing exactly what's out there in their own game. It's like a different department that don't know that if you go to PAX, you can get the same growth plan right here that is not a limited event for the same exact price and it don't expire in 3 hours. So don't be enticed to just see a limited event and think that you have to spend money on it. If you see a limited event on the left-hand side of your screen, I guarantee you can go to the shop and find the same thing for a better price. So there is no value whatsoever on the limited event on the left-hand side. There is no value. There's from time to time they would sell you something like skill cats, but you don't really need those. You can get those in Vapor, Dreamland, Inspire. So you really don't need to spend money on those. And if you save up your crystals, you would definitely have an exchange event in Vapor Dreamland to where you could buy more of those skill cats that you need. So the event that they have on the left hand side, new players, new players, new players. Even if you're a whale, I wouldn't even buy it. It's a waste. You can just literally go to shop and just buy the same thing, unless you want to buy both because they have some kind of restriction on them. But that's be the thing. I would test it out to see that if you buy this growth plan, would it affect the other growth plan? Because you can only reach level 20 one time. So the question is, if you buy this one, would it affect this one? Because if that's the case, it's kind of pointless. Now, if you get both at the same time, hey, by all means, that's a nice little come up. You got to spend $40, but you get a lot of gems of the break, so that's not a bad thing. We are going to be trying, as you can see before, the name is Triangle, so we're going to be trying different things in order for you to progress what's as fast as possible. As I said before, the update is coming out soon, so hopefully that would address the Kalianite issue, and we're going to speak more on that to come. Until then, annyeonghaseyo. This is what I got. I'm using two Angel of Death because it came with a growth plan. So I will be using those to do what I need to do. Oh, last but not least, quests. You're going to know that there's a quick level quest here, and you're going to have some redundant mission in your quick level quest. The minute you get to go to Blackpool Hill, ensure that you try to do exactly what the first 3 quests of Blackpool Hill is. Reason being is once you get to this right here, it says level 3 3-star heroes to cap max, right? You will play this game and you will max out your 3 heroes and then got to go back and do another set of 3 heroes. As you can see before, I'm at 20 with her, 16 with her. I'm gonna need another one. I could probably put him on there as a 3 to max him out to 3-star also. You don't want to be redundant. So go into your quest, especially when it comes to leveling. Go on a fight, go to quick level, and try to make sure, because when you start getting these level 4 max and everything else like that, you don't want to have to do it all over again and waste time. You want to be efficient as possible. So read into your quests and figure out what quests actually mesh up with whatever you got going on. So I'm not going to level up anything. I'm going to do Blackpool Hill. To ensure that I knock that out of the way quick, fast, in a hurry to where I need to just not do the same thing over and over again. So read ahead on your quest and ensure that you do good. So, y'all say, yo, enjoy. Have a good one.